What if this is it? What if the demolition and construction industry has peaked? What if we've wrung every last ounce of efficiency from the processes, the materials, and the machinery? What if the dream of a safer, smarter, more innovative industry was nothing more than wishful thinking? An illusion we told ourselves to keep going, to keep believing we were building towards something better. What if this is, in fact, the golden era, and we were too busy chasing progress to realise that we'd already reached the summit? What if we will never eradicate site accidents and fatalities? We tell ourselves that every new regulation, every new training program, every new safety campaign is a step toward a future where no one loses their life to a job. And yet, the accidents continue. The fatalities persist. The same stories repeat themselves with only the names and the dates changed. Maybe the truth is simpler. Maybe there is no absolute safety. Maybe we've already done all that we can do, and people will continue to be crushed, electrocuted, buried, and burned, no matter how hard we try to prevent it. Maybe danger is simply part of the deal, a cost we've learned to live with. What if we're now at our most productive? We worship at the altar of efficiency, always striving for faster builds and quicker demolitions, streamlined supply chains. But what if we've already reached the pinnacle? What if every project from now on is just an incremental improvement, a minor optimization of something that's already been stretched to its limits? Maybe this is as good as it gets. And from here on, every promise of revolution is just a marketing ploy. Every new technique, just another variation on the same tired, tried, and tested methods. What if we never resolve the industry's skill shortage? What if we're forced to build more with fewer and fewer people? We say we need more people. We say we want more people, but we've done precious little to attract them and engage with them. What if somewhere behind closed doors it's been decided that we now have as many workers as we will ever get? That we'll now just push our existing workers harder and harder until they break? What if we never address the mental health crisis within the sector? We talk about it, we acknowledge it, we raise awareness, and yet workers continue to suffer in silence. They keep drinking too much, sleeping too little, bottling up everything they can't afford to express. Maybe the culture is too deeply ingrained, too hardened by decades of a tough it out mentality. Maybe we will always be an industry of men and women who wear their mental and physical exhaustion like a badge of honor, who carry their burdens alone until they can't carry them anymore. Maybe we never change because deep down we don't actually want to. What if we never address the industry's gender imbalance? The same panels, the same discussions, the same reports year after year, each one declaring that more needs to be done, and yet the numbers barely shift. The workforce remains overwhelmingly male. The barriers to entry remain stubbornly in place, and the token gestures highlighting one or two women once a year do nothing to shift the culture. Maybe this is just who we are. Maybe this industry was never meant to be anything else. What if machines are now as good as they will ever be? Every year brings new promises of automation, new advances in technology. But what if we're now at the ceiling? What if there is no great leap forward, no coming age where robots take over entirely? What if all we have left are refinements, better sensors, slightly more efficient hydraulics, minor software improvements? What if this is as smart as machines will ever get, and we remain, as we always have been, reliant on human hands, human instincts, and human errors? What if we're forever trapped in the hinterland between electrification and our desire to stick with diesel? The push for greener construction and demolition has been relentless, yet the industry continues to drag its feet. We want the cleaner air, the quieter streets, the reduced emissions. We also want the reliability, the power, and the familiarity of diesel. We linger in the in between, caught between ambition and reluctance, waiting for some external force to push us one way or another. What if that force never comes? What if we stay here indefinitely, neither embracing the future nor clinging fully to the past? What if all the promises of change were just that, promises? What if we were wrong to believe in a future where the industry evolves into something better? What if we were naive to think things would ever be different? Maybe we've already arrived at our destination. Maybe this is it, the best, the safest, the most advanced we will ever be. Maybe, just maybe, we've spent so long pushing forward that we never stopped to consider whether there was anywhere left to go. What if this is it?